Okay, so now it's just jumping right into the first slide. And all it's doing here is giving us the content for the slide. Oh, and that's interesting. Sometimes, these things are not deterministic. So let's see what it's doing here.
So one of the things I thought was cool when I saw this previewed to me was the fact that it's not only giving you content for the slide, but the talking narrative points around it. So not all of this information go into that. But as you were thinking about how we enable reps to tell the story of the transformation that we're proposing, like we need to give them that meat. And so this is what becomes speaker notes, and or depending on your organization, I've seen organizations even script this. Back in the day, I remember the Zora deck, like the reps were pretty tight in delivering it consistently. And so depending on how you do things in your org, like this gives you that extra fodder to be able to do that.
So what's interesting here, and this is going on, I don't know if you're noticing this, but it's actually doing slide 3, but it's going back. So as it writes some things in here, it's learning. It's because remember, these things just predict the next token. But what's nice is that it gets to this area and it's like, oh, wait, I need to make this consistent and coherent. So it's going back and it's rewriting some of the earlier slide content in order to make it all coherent. And so here we go. That's slide 2, slide 3. And it looks like it's still going. Yeah, this one shows conceptual shift toward causal agentic analytics before naming loops. Oh, I need to say proceed. I noticed that it stopped when I was looking down here. Yeah, now it's just rereading what it output. That's also something, sometimes these things, they have what's called a token output limit. And so if it's generating quite a bit, it will tell you it's going to do the next thing, and then it'll just stop like it did here. And so you just have to tell it to continue or to proceed.
Yeah, it's good language.
Well, it's yours. All it did was go look at what was on your website, and then you steered it, Bridget.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So what I like to do is I'm just going to scroll up as it's doing slide 6. And I'm going to go back up to here. I'm going to write in here, I'm going to write, give me all of the design, branding, colors, fonts here. I'm going to say, instead of phase 4, just create a new canvas and mock up slides 1, 2, and 3 for me now. And so it's building a brand new document that looks very complex because it's using some coding. It's just React is just a fancy HTML file with JavaScript in it. That's really all it is. And so what you'll be able to do is preview this thing once it writes all this out. So it's using what it learned during the process of answering all those questions and just building a few mock-ups here. And so once it's done, we can click the preview button, and here we go. So this is slide 1. Again, it may not be everything you asked for, but really what you're doing here is generating ideas. You're generating inspiration that you can then use to maybe work with your design team. Like you take an element from this or something else. What is this? This is talking about, I don't know, it's like giving me all this data here about 70% of companies don't need more data. They need causal clarity. Is that good, Bridget?
I love that. That's excellent. Yeah.
Yeah. Current tools show what happened, not why. I love it. Put these little logos in here. The cost of guesswork is growing.
Yeah, and I think this is where, for example, you may have your own graphics or pictures, but this is also where if you take this outline out to something like some of the specific presentation AI tools, where they can also help take it to that next level.